everybody, this is Brian with the VIP Soundcheck, and I want to welcome you to a new video series that I'm calling the VIP 12-pack. And what it is in this series of videos, I will come up with 12 of my favorite something. So whatever it may be, 12 favorite songs, 12 favorite, sad songs, whatever the case may be. And today I'm starting out with the very first one, and I'm going to talk about my 12 favorite rock bands. Now, right off the bat, I want to say this is very, very difficult for me to get it down to 12. I sat down, I started writing down all the bands I really like, and I easily got to 100. And I'm like, okay, that'd be way too long of a video. So I thought, it'd be kind of fun. Let's go with the 12-pack. And these are 12 that, kind of came right to mind. So if you're an artist and you're not on this list, please don't take offense. Like I said, there are literally dozens and dozens of bands that I really like that could have easily been on this list. So, and this is not going to be a countdown. This is just, the 12 that came to my mind when I think about who are my favorite rock bands. And I also want to say, when I say rock, I'm kind of intentionally using that pretty loosely. So that's going to be rock, like think of hard rock, even pop music, metal bands. So yeah, I'm being pretty broad with my use of rock. Pretty much the only thing I won't be having is country artists. I'm going to create a separate video for that because I love country music as well. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and I'll show you a little bit of each of the bands so you can kind of get a taste of them. And I'll put all their links down below so you can go check them out. So the first one I want to talk about is HALFLIVES. HALFLIVES is they're actually from Paris, France. Linda Badalani is the lead singer. She's got an incredible voice. I love what they do. And here's a little bit of HALFLIVES. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Coming in next is going to be Disturbed. Disturbed is an American metal band. You guys probably know them well. A lot of people know them from their fantastic cover of Sound of Silence. And here's a little bit of Disturbed for you. Coming in next, we've got a band from Denmark, another female-fronted band, and it's Forever Still. And Maya Shining's the lead singer, has another beautiful voice. Incredible band. I love everything that they've come out with. And here's a taste of Forever Still. So for the next one, we're staying in Europe, and it's another female-fronted band. You guys will see I like a lot of female-fronted metal and rock bands. And this one is AMARANTHE, who is from Sweden. AMARANTHE is incredible. They actually have 3 singers. So there's Elise Ryd, who is the female lead singer, and she has the voice of an angel. And we've got Nils Molin, who is the clean male vocalist. And we've got Michael Salin, hopefully I'm saying that right, and he's like the harsh vocalist. So it's kind of cool how they have the 3 with the 3 completely different styles, and it sounds awesome together. Here's a little bit of AMARANTHE for you. Coming in next, and this is a band that's very near and dear to my heart from my hometown, my good friends, First to 11. And I'm lumping in Concrete Castles, which is 3 members of First to 11, so that's all their original music. But because it's, the same people, though First to 11 also has Ryan Krychak on bass, I'm going to put them together. So here's a little bit of First to 11 for you. Okay, so we're almost halfway through our 12-pack. We've got one more, and we've completed a 6-pack. So hopefully you guys are still with me here. But the next band I want to talk about is from Texas, and they are fantastic country rock. So they're rock, but they've got some country elements, and they go by the name BLACKTOP MOJO. They are incredible, and they have a great mix of both ballads and the heavier songs that come in. Here's a little bit of BLACKTOP MOJO for you guys to check out. One of these days I won't be around. Next on the list is a band that really opened up my world to hard rock and metal. I was all country before I got exposed to this band, and it's the legendary METALLICA. Don't really need to say much about METALLICA. Everybody knows them, regardless of who you are. But here's some of METALLICA for you. I have lost the will to live, simply nothing. Coming in next is SHINEDOWN. SHINEDOWN hails from the Jacksonville, Florida area, and SHINEDOWN is fantastic. Brent Smith has one of the most unique voices I've ever heard. The guy is a phenomenal singer, and SHINEDOWN really, they've got a lot of positive messages in their songs. I love their music. They also have Smith & Myers, which is kind of like an acoustic, I don't want to say spin-off, but like a side project, and that is Brent Smith, the lead singer, and Zach Myers, who is the guitarist. And so here's a little bit of SHINEDOWN.
Sometimes I'm in a room where I don't belong, and the house is on fire.
Okay, so we're down to our final 4 bands in this 12-pack, and you guys have probably heard the term the Mount Rushmore of whatever. So, you know, they'll see like the Mount Rushmore of NFL quarterbacks, where they name their top 4 quarterbacks of all time, or the Mount Rushmore of whatever. And basically what they're saying is this is the top 4 of whatever category they're addressing. So I've left these 4. So even though I mentioned earlier this is not a countdown, and I absolutely love every single one of these bands, if I had to come up with a Mount Rushmore of my favorite rock bands, these would be the 4. So in no particular order, the first one is going to be IMY2. IMY2 started out as a cover band on YouTube a few years ago, and they've got some original stuff. They are phenomenal. So I've had the chance to see them a bunch of times, talk to them, kind of build a friendship with them, which is a true blessing. And Annalise Mahanes, for my money, is probably the best singer I've ever heard. She has the ability to just make you feel what she's singing. So here's a taste of IMY2.
Time keeps ticking away. I'm dreaming of yesterday. But honey, I know someday I gotta let you go. Baby, 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 I've been thinking about you lately. How I wish I could slow it down. The way you're looking at me, it's like I never felt this happy. You can take a bad day and turn it around.
And next on the Mount Rushmore of my favorite rock bands is Eva Under Fire. They come from the Detroit area. Again, another female-fronted band, and Eva is a phenomenal singer. She's right up there with Annalise and some of the others that I'm listing here. Incredible. And they have that perfect mix of the hard rock, pump you up, and the ballads that just really get to your soul. So here's a little bit of Eva Under Fire. So now we've got 2 bands left, and all of these bands I love, like I said before. I absolutely can't get enough of listening to them. But these 2 for me are really at the very top of my favorite bands. I'm going to start with Smash Into Pieces. Smash Into Pieces, who you guys may remember I've talked about before, they're from Sweden. They are incredible. They can sing any kind of music, play any kind of music. They cross genres. More than any other band, they make me want to dance. I love these guys. So here's a little bit of Smash Into Pieces.
I'm taking those pills just to forget it. Oh yes, forget the memories.
Man, you got to check them out, I'm telling you. And now we're to my top band, the last one on the list, The Warning. I did an artist spotlight that you guys saw. I absolutely adore The Warning. The Valerial sisters are, I'm probably saying that wrong, so I apologize, but they are the best musicians and songwriters. I've seen them live a number of times. I got the chance to talk to them. They are beyond incredible, and they're still so young. You know, Danny's only like 23, I believe. Ollie's still 18. They have huge things in store for them. So check out The Warning. You will not be disappointed. And here's a taste of their music. So there you have it. That's my 12-pack of my favorite rock bands, and that's subject to change as new bands come in. And, you know, today being December 4th of 2023. But I encourage you guys to check out every single one of these bands. And every band that I'm going to talk about. I mean, there is so much great music in the world. And I'd love to hear from you guys. Who are some of your favorite bands? You know, it doesn't have to be a top 12. Maybe you got 2 or 3 that you absolutely love. And I'd love to hear who you're listening to. As always, I want to thank you guys for spending this time with me. I love you all. God bless. And rock on.